Hilton, former advisor to British Prime Minister David Cameron and the host of The Next Revolution, about which more in a moment on Fox News. Steve, great to see you. So what did happen? I mean, you think of three deadly terrorist attacks within 3 months. Is that the only reason why there have been these dramatic shifts? At first she was supposed to win by a landslide. Now it's much less so?
No, I think, David, actually, the real reason is that she's had a car crash campaign. She's come across as wooden. She's not inspired anyone about her vision for the future of the country or how she would handle Brexit, which was supposed to be the whole reason for having this election. She's barely talked about Brexit.
Well, she was kind of dragged kicking and screaming towards Brexit, wasn't she?
That's right. She wasn't even in favor of it. But now that she's there, she's saying, look, give me a strong hand, and that means a big majority. But instead of that, it turns out that she's come across not as strong, but as weak. And the key example of that was one of her flagship policies that they published in their platform, in their policy platform, because of the incredible negative reaction to it. It was going to make older people pay more for their care in older age. Because of the negative reaction, within 4 days, she caved in and did a U-turn. That really undermined her whole pitch as a strong leader that was going to be the best, get the best deal in Brexit.
And, you know, she was never a Thatcherite. She never had this sort of in-the-bones commitment to the free market that Margaret Thatcher did. Is that hurting her as well?
Yes, I think it is, because it's coming across as hard to tell exactly what she stands for. And so she's come across as a bit insincere on the campaign trail, whereas with the other guy, Jeremy Corbyn, that people completely dismissed as unelectable a couple of months ago, what you've seen in this campaign is that at least you know where he stands. People thought he's come across as warm and likable. He may be crazy socialist, but on the other hand, he seems comfortable in his campaigning style.
Comfortable perhaps, but there's one thing that just came out today, at least in the British papers, showing him at a pro-Muslim rally back in 2002 that included a lot of radical Islamists, some of whom are in jail, some of whom are exiled. That's got to hurt him, right?
Yeah, definitely. He's got a terrible, terrible record on that. But frankly, Theresa May's record is not exactly the one you'd want to run an election campaign on either, because people are saying, look, we've had these terror attacks where the authorities have known about these people and just let them go on to murder people. She's been in charge of security for the last 7 years, either as Homeland Security Secretary or now as Prime Minister, and so she has a lot of questions to answer as well.
Very exciting race it's turning out to be. Steve Hilton, great to see you. Thank you very much.